Hollywood today, and we are with Tijoux. So we're going to find out what's in her bag today.
One of the things that I've chosen is Chico Buarque, which is an amazing musician from Brazil. My parents used to have the vinyl of Chico Buarque. I listened to a song which name is Construcción. And when there are some music that I love very much, I always say he's so rapper. So for me, when I listened to him when I was younger, it's like he's so rapper. He used to have a song which name is Construcción, and the way that he write that song and talk about a story of a worker that fell down off the building and died. And he's amazing the way that he talk about that story. I remember that impressed me a lot when I was younger. I used to have, I don't know, maybe 8 years old. And I think he's one of the most amazing musicians in the world. The next one is a vinyl that I find because I went to see in Austin in South by Southwest the premiere of one documentary which name is Timeless, and this is a documentary where they try to find the original musician that makes some music and they disappear after a while, and J Dilla used to sample a lot of this music, and I'm a huge fan of J Dilla. So amazing documentary, I really recommend it, and I recommended all the musicians that appear here. I took a documentary which name is Music is the Weapon of Equity, and I never see the documentary, I only listened the soundtrack a few years ago, and for me it's amazing because it's the perfect mixture between Afro-American music and African music, and I think African music is one of the most amazing scene in the world, so I buy it because I want to see now the documentary of the soundtrack.
The king. When you're king of African music, you are the king, because music is the king of all professions.
I chose Georgia Ann Muldrow. I hope I will say that good. I don't know much about that artist, but I've met her since 2 months ago. First of all, I've listened one song which name is Roses, and then I've listened a remix which Mos Def, I think. And first of all, her voice is really, really amazing. And then when they told me that she produced everything, it's like, wow, I love her more and more. So I'm very curious about this new album, which one guy told me, you got to take this one. And he's from Ubiquity, an amazing record too. So I will be, it will be amazing to discover that record in my house with my kids.
It's all about signifying just to calm the doubt.
And this one is one of my favorite producers right now that is happening in North America, which name is Flying Lotus. And for me, he refers so much hip-hop scene, even if some people say that it's electronic music. And I'm not a beat maker, but I'm a huge fan, like as a rapper, singer. I love beats, obviously. So for me, it's like he and all his friends are people like I made a new kind of music after first J Dilla and now him. So I'm a huge fan. I've seen Austin live and it was amazing. I was screaming, "Te amo, flying!" No, but I'm not in love with him just of his music. So amazing, amazing. I really recommend it. Okay, the other documentary I take is Freestyle, and I don't know about this documentary, but I see people that appear here and say it seemed very interesting, and I'm a huge fan of Supernatural. I used to have a documentary about him and his freestyle. So, and when I begin to rap, I used to make a lot of freestyle. Right now I make more lyrics, so for me it's like when people are in university and study, for me it's like to study.
No, the rules is this. The shit is freestyle. Freestyle. Free fucking style. I like in there. Freestyle.
It's just a stem, a part on the branch that comes from what we are all about.
My friend Juan Data told me that to buy this. I don't know at all about his music, and he told me that he used to work with Erika Badu, and he's a very African instrumental music, and like as a fan of African music and hip hop, and if that is a mixture, it will be perfect to listen cooking, I think.
Okay, what are some of your like Latin influences?
I love what Chico Buarque, I think, is the first influence I got. And then folkloric music like Violeta Parra, Víctor Jara, Toto La Momposina, then cumbia colombiana.
Yeah.
I'm very eclectic with music.
When your CD comes out, where would you like to see it placed? Like, would you want to see it in the hip hop section?
That's a very good question.
Or would you like to see it where we put like Mala Rodriguez, like
Okay.
in Latin pop?
I would like to be in both.
Both?
Yes, because I feel in both worlds too. A friend of mine say you are in a land, how do you say gris? Gray land.
Gray area.
Because you are like Latin, you're Latin but you're not, and you're hip hop but you're Latin. It's like hip hop from Ghana or El Congo, etc. I think hip hop is one language. People really don't know that we got a big scene of hip hop in Latin America. You got a big scene in Chile, big, in Colombia, in Venezuela, in Cuba. But very is grown up day by day, you know.
Right.
So it's cool. I mean, to represent maybe for my colleagues in Chile to say, okay, I come from Chile, but we make hip hop at the end, no?
Right.
Maybe we're Latin for the language that we speak and of the way that we rhyme. But at least we love Flying Lotus, J Dilla, and we listen to the same music, you know? Gracias.
Saber que algunas personas quieren el daño. Subir peldaño toma tiempo, toma años. Con mi peluche mirando lo cotidiano, dibujos transformaban el invierno en gran verano. Papá me regaló bajo mi insistencia.